April 9th, Thursday. Weekend is almost here. As promised, the regression report. It's live on the site now, on the website, not the app. Website, not the app. Website, not the app. I hope. Does that make sense? It's on the website. It's not on the app. Okay. That means that when you go to the app, it won't be there. When you go to the website, it will be there. It takes time. It takes time to get onto the app. So for now, you got to use a browser. Go to Google Chrome, go to Firefox, go to Microsoft Edge, go to a browser, and you'll find it there. It's called Regression Report. It's going to go through daily the matchups, who's pitching, who's hitting, the bullpen, what the model says, everything. It's beautiful, man. I love it. It came out really nice. It automates 3 times a day, once in the morning. Second time is when betting line should all be there. And third time is when weather report should be there for all games. So what that means is it's going to go through this first part. It's the AI analysis summary. Just going to go through each game, kind of give you a text version of, hey, this is what you should be looking for. This is what we're seeing. Who's cooling down, who should be heating up today, both pitching and batting. Bullpen fatigue, who's been pitching a lot lately. Model performance update. How's the model been performing? We are transparent as transparent can be here. Sometimes too transparent. That's what you're not going to see on social media. And for a lot of cappers, I say cappers not to be a hater, but just because this field is so full of fakes and people that are just here to take your money, get a quick buck, and leave. So we want to be as transparent as you can possibly be and fair to everybody. All I'm doing is sharing a wealth of data and a little bit of knowledge of my own to everybody so we can be profitable. I just want to win money. That's it. And a lot of people will say, well, if you're so good, why are you giving it out to people? Maybe because I like to. Maybe because I enjoy doing this. It's fun. I'm a data analyst by trade, and I enjoy showing the data that I find. That's really all it is. That's when it comes down to it. That's all I like to do. This is a hobby of mine, and it happens to be a profitable hobby, which is even better. So I designed a website and an app, me and my partner, to display this data out to everybody and to show you how you could be profitable using data, especially in the MLB. This is my baby. This is where it all started for me. I've said it before. It goes MLB, NBA, NFL. College football, college basketball definitely still needs some work. I'm not ashamed to admit that. That's just how it is. MLB, this is my baby. So back to the regression report. Here's the text. It's a daily just rundown of what we should be looking at today. Pitching, batting, bullpen, model performance, and then key takeaways. Key takeaways are pretty good. It's still some logic I need to fix on here, but it does a pretty good job of just showing you high level. Here's what we have today. Now, the model accuracy dashboard. I love this, man, because it's, again, full transparency. It shows you exactly how we're doing in each split of the model. So full game money line, full game over under, first 5 money line, and first 5 over under. Not really big on run lines. Maybe it's something we can implement later, but me personally in baseball, I do first 5 money line over unders and full game money line over unders. Obviously, I'll do a -1 or a -1.5 if the money line value is there. But I like to just keep, as far as model accuracies go, I like to keep these 4 metrics here. So it'll show you what to look for, what's hot, what's not working. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I gotta think clearly on here. If you're in our Discord, you'll know the issues I'm having with fade alerts. Fade alerts was something that was presented for the NFL. We went 29-9, I think. I might be getting that number wrong. Either way, it was above 80% on fade alerts in the NFL, which means that the model predicted one thing and it was inflated. It was like, hey, we have a 99% confidence rating on this play, and we faded that because that was too high of a confidence rating. So that's what we called fade alerts. Somehow, those fade alerts leaked into NBA and college basketball, and people are obsessed with them. And I'm telling you, we show all the model's accuracies, and it shows that those fade alerts are not real. They're 50-50. It's a coin flip. But because it says it on the app, people are obsessed with it, and they say, no, this is the real thing. So, you know what? Keep going with it. Sure, take them. I removed them from the website. They're still showing up on the app for some reason. The only thing that should be a fade, that you're looking for true fade alerts, is you go to today's predictions in the NBA, and you're looking at edge accuracy. And let's look at, we'll go over under, the lowest one. Here, this would be a fade alert. It says over 224.5 with an edge of 1. So our model is predicting 225.5 as what the total should be. Those games with an edge of 1 point higher have hit 36.8% of the time. That's very low. That means it's not doing well. That would be a fade alert. Not what you see on the app. You go here. This is what I created this for. So you could see your own fade alerts. You could see, hey, with an edge like this, it's not doing well. I'll go the opposite way. Anywho, man, you guys do it. I just put the data out there. You guys take it however you want. NBA and college basketball does not. Those fade alerts are not real. I can't emphasize that enough. Back to the good things. Model accuracy dashboard. Every day it updates. It'll show you how we're doing in the model. Nothing is skewed. Nothing is changed. It takes it straight from the database and puts it on here. Today's suggested picks. It comes from the regression report. It comes from the accuracy buckets, and it'll show it all here. So here's an example. It says today's suggested picks under on the Detroit Minnesota game for the full game. We have an edge of minus 0.98, means that we have about, our model says it should be a run under. That fits into the 0.5 to 0.99 bucket, and that bucket is hitting at a 73.3% win rate. It shows when this was suggested because this updates 3 times a day. So this was suggested at 11:39 this morning. Then you look at Cincinnati Reds money line. That's another bucket that has a high hit rate. So these are all based on the regression report, the model accuracy bucket hit rate, and just like the AI trends that it's looking at. It's basically like the AI agents, but it's mine. I filtered it for my specific logic that I like to look for in baseball. So it'll have all these, and then tomorrow it'll show how these performed. So it'll say win, maybe a loss, win. So it'll show from all the suggested picks, how did we do yesterday? So each day will show that, and then we're going to see a composite score of all those. We're going to be able to see a overall, 2 weeks from now, we're going to see how have these suggested picks played out the past week or 2 weeks or whatever. Starting pitcher regression. This is great. I love looking for this. We want to see who's been hot and just been lucky, who's been unlucky and is due to get hot. So this shows starting pitcher regression, negative regression, and positive regression. This is really important. This is what I look at every single day. And I wanted to have a dashboard that just gives it to me so I don't have to search for it. And that's what this is. Same exact thing for batting. It's going to show who's been getting unlucky and who's been getting lucky. So we're looking at batting average with balls in play. We're looking at bacon. We're looking at expected bacon. In the gap between those, hard hit rate, barrel percentage, exit velocity, home runs, and it shows the signals. Is the signal mild? Is it extreme? What are we seeing with all this data? So today we're looking at who's expected to start hitting a little bit better, Padres and Reds. Who's expected to cool down, Tigers. And we saw some of that yesterday. They got some runs in the late innings, but we think that based on the data, we think that they're getting lucky with a lot of their hits. It's not a real percentage. Their WOBA is higher than what we would expect them to actually hit based on the quality of their contact. Then here's bullpen fatigue down here. So this I'll be honest, this hasn't been giving much signal, meaning it's like, yeah, some bullpens are a little bit more fatigued, but I don't think you start seeing real signal with this until later in the season. So as of now, it's not, I mean, it's still going to be there, but I don't really pay attention to bullpen fatigue until maybe around May. But I'm going to keep an eye on this and keep doing my own analysis. And then weather and park impact. So we're looking at not just the weather, but the park factors. Where are they playing? And is that a pitcher-friendly or hitter-friendly park? Also, what's the weather like? Is there wind out? Is there wind coming in? Is it cold? Is it warm? All that will be down here as well. This is just your centralized MLB daily report. It'll show you what to take, what not to take, and hopefully give you some signals that will help you win. So that's what I have for that. I am taking the Reds today. I really like this one. I like the over on the Rockies and Padres. Rockies had a series at home, and everyone was hammering the overs in every single game, and they actually went under more often than they went over in that series. And I think this first game back is going to trick some people. I think we're going to see a lot of runs here. We have a four-run edge on the over. Is that inflated? I don't think so. I really don't think so. We're talking about the regression of the pitcher for San Diego. I think the bats are going to get hot for San Diego today, and then Colorado puts up runs too. So I do expect to see an over today in that one. So as of right now, I'm taking Reds money line and the over on the Rockies and Padres, and I'll have more later, but for now, that's all I got. So hope you guys use this. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be adding more things to it as the season progresses, and I'm always open to suggestions. So if there's things that you want to see that you don't see, just let me know, and I will put them in there. All right, good luck.